I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight to HWA Adrenaline on the Sin CW, America 1, the Adrenaline Nation, all across the world. But I'm a man, usually a few words. So what I'd like to have right now is each of the 6 teams that are involved in the gauntlet match at To Hell and Back here at the HWA Arena come out to the ring right now, as I've got information about tonight's main event. So I'm going to need Foreign Intelligence, the Montezuma Express, Irish Airborne. Also, we're going to need the GP Code. We're going to need the Mavericks. And we're going to need the Hippies to all come to ringside right now.
Pretty much the entire tag division of the HWA making their way to ringside, Chris.
Well, Tim Tatum inviting all these tag teams out here as we kick off another week of HWA Adrenaline.
Come on out, guys.
What is this? What is this?
You gotta wonder what is
This is one shank away from a prison riot right here.
And we had a riot to end last week's show. And let's hope we don't start
As
things off.
all 12
like we
of
ended
you
last
know,
week.
at To Hell and Back, you will be involved in a 6-team gauntlet where all 12 of you will be involved. But tonight's main event here on Adrenaline, we've selected one member of each team that will be in a 6-man gauntlet. And those 6 men will compete in the gauntlet where your order of elimination will determine the order of your entrance into the gauntlet at To Hell and Back. So if you're eliminated first tonight, your team comes in first at To Hell and Back. But if you win, you will be the 6th and final team to enter the gauntlet at To Hell and Back.
That's the covenant.
So gentlemen, I wish you all good luck in the main event as well as at To Hell and Back.
Who's in the match? Who's in the match?
I've already picked it. Don't worry. You'll find out later, guys.
Tim Tatum crunched some numbers, drew some diagrams, came up with a game plan here, but he's not letting all of us in on it. Here's that riot I was talking about.
All right, here we go. It is main event time this week on HWA Adrenaline, the 6-man elimination match. All of the tag teams here in the HWA represented. We've got Quint Lee, Papado Joe, Ed Gonzalez, Andre Hart, Dave Chris, and young Aaron Williams all out here.
Well, that's only half the story. The other half of the story is on the outside, where trouble's brewing all around this ring.
All their partners out there, their managers, secretaries, and other assorted
general
hangers-on.
buffoonery.
Well, we've got a lot of bodies out here, that's for sure. And this one is going to be a tough one to keep up with. There is a lot of humanity here, and we've got some trouble brewing out here, but in the ring, it's Andre Hart, Papado Joe kicking this 6-man elimination matchup.
And Brock Guffman demanding that Big Voo be taken to the other side of the ring. He says he wants this entire side to himself, but apparently he doesn't mind Patrick Black being over here, who apparently is still reeking of ether. He smells it on his own hand.
How How is it that we got so lucky to have both Brock Government and Patrick Black over near us?
We drew the short straw, I'm guessing. I don't know, but Pompano Joe now. Oh, big clothesline.
And
We could have our first elimination. Nope. Reverse the whip, did Andre Hart. Pompano Joe ducks. Oh, low bridge.
Pompano Joe taken right over the top.
And he almost landed right on his head.
And Ed Gonzalez comes in to take his place.
Oh, but look at that. Super Zeta on the outside. And oh, wait a minute. And this one already getting out of control as you kind of knew it was going to when you have the tag. Oh.
Where?
Well, back to the action inside. Andre Hart. Oh, went to the eyes on Ed Gonzalez. Rolls up at 1, 2. No. Not enough. Oh. And Andre Hart down here, and Jay Christ was ready to get some cheap shots in, but Vu was out here. Look at what Aaron Williams put on the brakes. Reverse leapfrog, drop kick right to the face. Here's another one.
Eddie Gonzalez crawling for a safer place.
Aaron Williams going to those martial arts.
And these men at ringside keep ordering our security guard to protect him.
Aaron Williams now. Oh, with
Shining Wizard.
Oh, caught Gonzalez.
Maybe a divine wizard.
And I don't think Aaron Williams is ready to tag out of this one, but once again, that one of the downfalls of this type of matchup. It's hard to employ your usual strategy that you would in a typical singles match or a typical tag team match because you got guys on all four corners.
You got guys on all four corners, guys all around the ring. Probably people waiting in the parking lot.
And once again on display here in this main event, the tag team division here in the Heartland Wrestling Association. And oh, Andre Hart got caught, but oh, Andre's fed up with the antics of Dave Christ on the outside.
And Joe Copez got his work cut out for him tonight. And Eddie Gonzalez putting the hurt on Andre Hart, and that's it for Andre.
Well, we've had our first elimination, but Pompano Joe right in there now. Oh, and look at this! Well, Dave Christ paying for his sins on the outside. And now it's Pompano Joe. We could have our second elimination. No. And Amanda Fire, this one, really hard to keep track of.
It sure is. I don't know how you guys are keeping track of it at all. Except I do kind of have Guffman blocking my view at most times throughout the match.
Brock Guffman certainly does make a better door than a window, but